It's Valentine's Day and we're going to talk about murder. So fun. Hey guys, it's Valentine's Day and I don't have any Valentine's idea videos for you. I don't have any makeup look or anything like that I can do, but I thought, hey, let's do something. So we are going to talk about something that happened on Valentine's Day, because I can. So today we're going to talk about the Valentine's Day Massacre that happened in 1929, which is quite interesting. It's quite short, it's quite sad. I think it's sad. Also was, so doesn't really mean much. I have notes here, so I'm going to be looking over here. So in 1929 there was a massacre of 7 men who got murdered. Now I'm going to go through one of the theories that happened about the murder. There are 2 theories based on what people think happened in the murder. One of the things, because they're all gangstery people, one of the things that people think could have happened was it was police officers getting revenge on one of the other mobster people because they killed one of their sons. However, there isn't any more proof behind that, and this one has the most set in stone thing and seems the most logical. February the 14th, 1929, and Al Capone and a guy called Moran had slight disagreements about things. Al Capone owned lots of places, and Moran was trying to get those places back. He ended up taking over lots of the salons and things like that. And they all have very funky names, so I'm really sorry if I say any of it wrong. But I'm going to try. It's very much thought that Al Capone wanted to bunk off Moran. The assumed plan was to get Moran into a certain place and just assassinate him. And to do this, they said, hey, we've got this import of really good but it's illegal whiskey. If you want to come in, and they actually had it as well, so they had the whole thing set up so that if they wanted to they could go and ask, and they were like, yeah, that's actually happening. So he didn't think anything of it. He went over to go and get it, and there was very much a thing of, at 10:30 on February 14th in this year, meet us here and we'll give it to you. The plan was to kill Maran and a couple of his associates with him, so that they didn't have that competition anymore and Al Capone could have his salons back. On the way there, Maran was late to it because he left his apartment. Excuse me? Oh, I've been saying his name wrong. It's Moran, not Maran. I am so sorry. Moran was late to it because he left his apartment slightly late because of unknown reasons, but he left it slightly late. Moran and Ted Newberry saw a couple of police officers near where they wanted to do the trade, so they kind of just walked away and walked into a coffee shop. They saw Henry Gussenberg, and whilst he was walking, because they were taking the same route, they saw him and they warned him and was like, look, there's some police officers, we're going to nip into this coffee shop until they leave, come in and join us. Which he did. Willie Marks saw that there was a police officer separately from these 3, and he too turned back and was like, no, not doing that. It's thought that one of Al Capone's henchmen and lookouts mistook one of the other men who were there as Moran, because they were wearing the same clothes. I think he was wearing like his hat or something, his hat and his coat, and he looked quite like him as well, yeah, like the same hair colour or something like that. So he gave the signal of the guy that we need to kill is here. So when he gave this signal, 4 men entered into like the little building that they were in, and 2 of them were dressed as police officers. The 2 who were dressed as police officers said to the 7 men who had entered, it is thought, they went up and they said, go up against the wall. They all went up against the wall because there were armed police officers to them, and they just opened fire on these 7 men. The 7 men were Albert Kuchelek, Adam Heyer, Albert Weinshank, Frank Gussenberg, Peter Gussenberg, Reinhard H. Schwimmer, and John May. John May does not have as cool a name, does he, as the others? When those 7 got murdered, the Al Capone's men left them all because they shot them a lot. They were literally still shooting them like when they were on the ground and stuff, which is sad. But the 2 men who weren't dressed up as police officers were led out by the 2 police officers who were the fake police officers, that it looked like everything was under control, and said that it looked like it was actually like they surrendered almost. When they went in, real police officers obviously found out about it. When they went in, John May's dog was still alive and hadn't been killed at all. I don't think they even tried to hit it. And Frank Gussenberg was still alive. Despite 14 bullet wounds and being taken to the hospital, when asked who shot him, he said, "No one has shot me," and he died 3 hours later in hospital. He didn't utter a word of who attempted to kill him and who had killed anyone else. He didn't utter a word about anything. He just died in 3 hours later in hospital. They looked into a couple of things. They found some proof that they were planning something, but they didn't have proof that... They had some proof that someone was planning something, so they found like a bulletproof vest and stuff in one of the suspected person's houses, but they didn't have any proof that it was used or why he bought it. They just found it. They also, I think they had like an eyewitness as well, saying that they saw men, but they couldn't say which men it was. This is very much all based off of theory, but it's quite a strong theory, and because of this, no one was actually arrested or charged or anything. The garage that they were assassinated in front of has now been demolished and is now a what's it called? Parking lot. Yeah, for a nursing home that is by it or near it or something like that. The bricks of the wall that were that the victims were shot at were purchased by a Canadian businessman, and late throughout the years they were later sold off individually. The remainder of them are now in the Mob Museum in Las Vegas. Yeah, that's it really. I don't know, 20 minutes? Yeah, that's not bad. This is a short video, sorry about that. I hope that you enjoyed this Valentine's Day video. I Valentine's myself up. I've got little hearts. I've got little hearts on my cheeks because we glammed up for it. I plan on doing more movie reviews as well, just so you guys know. I watched a very good horror film recently, which I might do a thing about. And if I do, then it will probably be the next video, or the one after the next video because I've got a couple of ideas. But anyway, I'm hoping to be making more videos again. I've also got 2 cats in here. They're cute. I don't know if you can see them. Can you see them? You probably can't see them. We got a new microphone as well, which is pretty cool. Hey. It's cool. I like it. It's fun. Yeah. And hopefully this means that my sound is better. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe because sometimes I post videos. And I shall see you probably next week. Bye. Because he had 14 bullet hole wounds. When he was questioned by nurses and police officers who had killed him, how can you question someone